Hello. Can you hear?
Hello. Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
I think one more has to join. We'll just wait for 5 minutes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, can you give your introduction, like both of you?
Okay. My name is MS Emmanuel. I'm working with the Bank of America. I have experience of 15 years. So I'm currently working as a team leader. So I'm looking for the advanced Excel course in order to enhance my skill set and for career growth.
Okay.
Thank you.
So from how long you are working or associated with Bank of America?
So I've completed 15 years.
So
So I'm
completely
actually
15 years
yes.
you worked in Bank of America, or
No, complete 15 years with Bank of America only.
right now also you are with Bank of America?
Yes, right now also. So I have some knowledge in Excel, but I want to learn like advanced.
Advanced Excel.
Yes.
So right
And
now,
also after this,
yeah.
I want to go for this Excel VBA. That is next after this.
Okay. So other participant, can you give your introduction?
Actually, this session is for my sister.
Your voice is not audible.
Am I audible now? Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, this session is for my sister. She's coming. So just open this. Okay.
Oh, your voice is still breaking. We'll just wait for 5 minutes and then we'll start. Hello. We'll start the session. Are you able to hear? Hello. Okay. Can you see this Excel file?
Yes,
Okay. So can I have your introduction before starting? Can I have your introduction?
my name is Tanushree Chandra. I'm from Dharmavaram, Andhra Pradesh. I'm completed my CMA final exams.
Okay. So why do you want to learn Excel?
It helps for my career.
Okay. So can you see this course content? Basic Excel course content and
Yes, sir.
advanced Excel course content.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So we'll discuss about the course content today.
Okay.
So why Excel? Like why do you use Excel? So why do you use Excel? Basically, we use Excel for storing data, and for if you want to perform any calculations, for that also we use Excel, and also for analyzing the data. So Excel has been there in the market, like it has started in 1985. If you see, the first version of Excel is called Multiplan. From the second version, it was named as Excel. So it is there from 1985. So from how long it is there in the market? Roughly, it has been there for 40 years in the market. Can you just tell me what is the meaning of this cell?
Don't know, sir. I'm new for Excel.
Yeah.
I'm new for Excel. I'm a fresher. I don't know anything about
Okay. Okay. So Excel, this cell, suppose it is the intersection of this particular column and this particular row. So what is this column number? Column numbers are denoted by alphabets here. This is column A. This is column B. This is column C. This is column D. Okay. And row numbers are denoted by numbers. This is row number is 1. Row number is 2. What is this row number currently? The selected row. What is the row number?
4.
Yeah. So what is this row number which I have selected?
8.
Okay. Similarly, what is this row number?
18.
Yes. And what is this column number?
D.
Yeah. So this cell is intersection of column D and row 18.
D and
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So it is this particular cell is intersection of column number D
D
and row
and
number
18.
18. Yes, and it is named as D18. If you see, you can see in the name box. Can you see
Okay.
here? What is this
Yes,
cell
sir.
address? It is
D18.
D18. Okay. Similarly, tell me this this particular cell address. What is this cell address?
C5. C5.
Yes. Yeah, it is C5. This is column number is C.
And
Row
row
number is 5.
5.
Is C5, and you can see in the name box also. That
Okay.
cell address you can see in the name box. If you go to this particular cell, tell me this cell address.
E14.
Yes, it is E14 that you can see in the name box. It is column E, and then row number is
And row 4.
14. So this cell is an intersection of a row
E
and a
and
column.
14.
Yeah, this cell is E14.
Yes, sir.
Worksheet, if you see, worksheet is all these sheets at the bottom. Like right now, I am in the sheet name is about Excel.
About Excel.
Yes. This sheet, what is this current sheet name?
Excel UI.
Yes, it is Excel UI. And this sheet is customized QAT. Okay, this is called worksheet, sheet, or sheet tab. All meaning the same. And collection of all these cells or all these cells is called a sheet. Like in this worksheet, you have all these sheets, cells.
Okay, sir.
And collection of all these sheets is called a file. This, what is this file name? You can see at the top. It is Excelytics Excel training.
Excel training Excel.
Yes, this is the name of this file, Excel file, which we call workbook also. In this workbook, you have different sheets. You have this about training sheet.
About
You have
training.
about Excel UI, customized QAT. So this way, this is the terminology, basic terminology of Excel. Like in this, the default extension, like currently, if you save any Excel file, what is the default extension in today's Excel file?
I can't understand, sir, what you said.
Yeah, just 1 minute. What is the default extension for the today's, like whenever you save an Excel file? It is today, like if your Excel version is between 1997 to 2003, earlier versions it was yeah. Today, whenever you save an Excel file, it is saved in this .xlsx. Okay, is this okay?
Okay, sir.
So what is the difference between earlier versions? Between 1997 to 2003, it was saved as .xls. But today,
Yes, sir. What is it? .xlsx.
Yeah, whenever you save an Excel file, it is saved in the .xlsx. What is the difference between these two, earlier and XLS and XLSX?
Earlier it was only stores the data and macros, but data plus macros. Now it is
Yeah.
only data.
Yeah. In XLS, you can store both data as well as macros. But in the case of XLSX, it will only store data, but not macros.
Yes.
So that is the difference. We'll discuss again all these extensions in the course detail.
Okay.
If you see in this XLSX number of rows, how many number of rows will be there? 10 lakhs 48,576 rows.
58. Yes.
And what is the number of columns in a sheet?
16,384.
Yeah, 16,384. This column address is denoted by XFD. Because all these columns are alphabets. Yeah, XFD denotes 16,384. Suppose if I go to the bottom, like control down arrow I am pressing, you can see the bottom row number. What is the row number?
1 lakh
10 lakhs.
10 lakhs 48,576.
Okay. And I am pressing control plus right arrow. This is XFD,
Okay.
which is 16,384 column. This column is 16,384 column. What is this cell address? If you see, what is this current cell address?
10 lakhs 48,576 XFD.
Yeah, you write the column number first and then row number later.
Okay.
So you can see in the name box here, XFD 10 lakhs 48,000.
10 lakhs 48,576.
You can see, if you have any doubt, you can also see this cell address in the name box.
Okay.
So like, if you want to know the total number of cells in this particular sheet, tell me total number of cells.
B49.
Like how, like you have number of rows. What is the number of rows?
48. 45.
10 lakhs.
48,576.
10 lakhs 48,576 is the number of rows. And what is the number of columns?
16,384.
Yeah, 16,384. So how many number of cells are there?
I don't know. Sir.
So it is nothing but multiply number of rows and the number of columns. Because this has, in this column A, how many rows are there? If I select in this, how many rows are there? 10 lakhs 48,576.
Yes.
And then if in this way, if I am selecting 16,384 columns, how many cells will be there? Here number of cells in this particular column is
10 lakhs 48,576.
So how many columns are there? Multiplied by
6,38,000
number of columns.
Okay.
So what I will do is equal to, I will just put a formula. Multiply this 10 lakhs 48,576 multiplied by columns, number of columns, which is 16,384.
84.
This will be the total number of cells.
Okay.
Okay. And then suppose, just tell me how many seconds are there in a year. First of all, how many days are there in a year? 365 days are there.
365.
So like number of hours. If I want number of hours, I need to multiply this
24.
by. Yeah, I need to multiply this by 24 hours. If I want number of minutes, multiply by 60. Because every hour has 60 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Again, if I want seconds, multiply this again by 60.
60.
This will give me the total seconds in a year.
Year.
Suppose I am taking, like I want to touch every cell in this particular sheet and I am taking 1 second for doing this. How much time I will take? How many seconds I will take? It is nothing but number of cells into 1 second. Is this understood? This is the total number of cells.
Yes, sir.
And I want to touch every cell and I am taking 1 second. So number of seconds will be total cells multiplied by 1 second is this many number of seconds I will take. Okay. Is this okay?
Okay, sir.
Suppose I want to just see how much time needed to fill this entire sheet in a year. Like I want to calculate the number of years, like
Multiple total cells into seconds in a year.
divided by, it's divided by, because this is the total seconds is this
Seconds.
much.
Okay.
Seconds in
One
a year
sheet.
is this one. So if I
Okay, sir.
divide this by this, I will get number of years. So what I will do is I will just equal to put this one divided by this. How much? How much time?
545
What is the unit? 545 years.
years.
So it will take just to touch every cell in this particular sheet. If I am taking 1 second, it will take 545 years.
Yes.
This is to show you how big is this Excel worksheet.
Okay.
Okay. I am just trying to show you how big is this Excel worksheet. Okay. Is this okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. One more participant has joined. Can I have your introduction, please? Hello. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, is this understood? Why? How you got this 545?
Total cells divided by seconds in a year.
Yeah. Let me try to show you what is the meaning of this UI. UI is user interface. At the top, you have this title bar. Okay. This title bar
Okay.
denotes this, where you have this name of the Excel file. What is the name of this Excel file currently?
Excel cells, Excel training, Excel.
Yeah, it is Excelytics Excel training. Okay.
Okay.
You can see the name of this Excel file. You can see in the title bar. Okay. And then we'll quick access toolbar. I will discuss later.
Okay.
Ribbon, you have this home tab, insert tab, draw tab. These are the ribbon. Okay, right now I am in which tab? Tell me the name of the tab.
Page layout.
Yeah, I'm in page layout. Right now I'm in which tab?
Data.
Yeah, data. And what is this tab?
View.
Yeah, this is view tab. Okay, this is you are able to see all these tabs in this ribbon. Okay, you have this file, home, insert, draw,
Home.
page layout. Yeah, home. This is home tab. So all this you are able to see in the ribbon. And in this home tab, you have different groups. This is a clipboard group. What is this group? Tell me the name of this particular group.
Font.
Yeah, font. And what is this group?
Alignment.
Yeah.
Number.
Okay, number, styles,
Cells.
editing, and so on. This is all these are part of home tab.
Home.
Yes. If you go to page layout tab, tell me the groups.
Themes. Page setup. Scale to fit options, arrange.
Yeah, all these are the different groups under the page layout tab.
Page.
If I am right now in data tab, tell me the different groups in the data tab.
Get and transform data, queries and connections, sort and filters, data tools, forecast, outline.
Yeah, all these are the different groups under this data tab.
Data.
So this comes under the groups. Below these groups, you have this name box. This is the name box where you can see the cell address.
Okay. Okay.
Like suppose I am in this particular cell, which is B, column B and 4, and you can see in the name box. What is the cell address? B4.
B4.
This is the name box. And adjacent to the name box, you have formula bar, where I will type the formulas or I will type any text. You can see in the formula bar. Okay. So like right now, this quick access, what is the cell address for this?
Cell A5.
Yeah, A5. What is the content inside it?
Quick access toolbar.
Yeah. That you can see in the formula bar. Like whatever is the content. you can see in the formula bar, or if there is any formula also, that will appear in the formula bar. Okay, just remember this is a formula bar. And after that, you have the column labels and row labels. These are the column labels. Column labels are denoted by alphabets, which is A, B, C, and so on. Like, and row labels are denoted by numbers. 1, 2, 3. All these are row labels. Okay, all these row labels are denoted by numbers. Column labels are denoted by alphabets. And below these column labels, you have these different sheets. What is the sheet name right now? I mean,
Excel UI.
Yes, Excel UI. This, what is this particular sheet name?
Keyboard shortcuts list.
Yeah. And what is this sheet name?
Data types.
Yeah. So that way you have different sheets. And below you have this status bar, which is showing ready here in the left, bottom left, if you see.
Okay.
This is the status bar. And right side, bottom right, you have this zoom options. Right now it is in 100%. If I want to increase the zoom, like just click on this plus, zoom in.
Okay. So zoom in, zoom
If
out.
I want zoom out, minus.
Minus.
Okay. This is about the Excel user interface. Right now I have discussed about the user interface.
User.
So since today is a demo, actually I will be just sharing the course content, the course that will be covered during the course. We'll have a basic Excel. Around 5 to 6 classes will be there on basics of Excel. We'll start with introduction to Excel, like why Excel and what is the history of this particular spreadsheet, and basic terminology we have discussed today, and different file formats, Excel user interface, that also comes under the introduction that we have discussed today, and the customization of quick access toolbar. And we'll be getting into the different groups. In the home tab, you have this clipboard group. If you see, right now, if I'm in this home tab, can you see this? This is the clipboard group. Okay. We'll be discussing all these things that comes under basics of Excel, clipboard group, font group, alignment, number, styles, cells, editing. So everything will be coming under the basics of Excel. So we'll be discussing in detail about this clipboard group, where you have cut, copy, paste, and paste versus paste special. What is the meaning of format painter, and different types of paste special options. We'll discuss all these things in the clipboard group section. Next will be the font group, where we'll discuss the font style, font size, border styles, cell colors, fill, font colors. All these are the part of font group. Alignment group, where we have the cell alignment, orientation, increase and decrease indent, wrap text, and margin center. Next will be number formatting. We'll be having general format, number, currency, accounting, short date, long date, time, percentage, fraction, scientific text, custom number formatting. All this number formatting we'll be discussing in detail. Conditional formatting. This is one of the important topics. What is the definition of conditional formatting? Like, how to apply conditional formatting? Like in this, you have this highlight cell rules, top bottom rules, data bars, color scales, icon sets, and formula based conditional formatting. All these are the part of this conditional formatting. Then what is the meaning of table in Excel? What is the meaning of this table? How to convert any data range into table? What are the advantages of this table? So all this will be discussed in this table. Cells, how to insert rows, columns, or delete, how to delete cells, rows, columns, all these things. How to hide them and unhide them. What is the row height and column width? Renaming a particular sheet. How to move or copy a sheet. How to change the sheet tab color. All these are part of these cells. Filling options, we'll discuss how to copy down, right, left, copy up. What is the meaning of fill series, justify, and find and replace. is again next topic. So all these are the basics of Excel. Okay. Which will be taking around 5 to 6 days. Next, we will go into the advanced Excel. In advanced Excel, we'll be starting with formulas introduction. Like what is a formula, and then what is the argument, how to give inputs to formulas, what is the meaning of mandatory argument and optional argument. Okay, what are these mathematical and comparison operators? What is the meaning of many arguments, few arguments, and no arguments? And formulas with these particular argument types. Cell reference styles, what is a relative reference, absolute reference, row freeze, and column freeze. I will just show you one example. Suppose if I want today's date, you have a function called today's function. Like, so what is today's date?
First.
So when I hit enter, you will get this today's date using a today's function. This we'll discuss later. Okay, this is a formula. Today's formula will give me today's date. Or you can get the today's date using a shortcut also. You have a shortcut called control plus semicolon. That way also you can get this today's date. Is this okay? If I want right now, what is the date and time? Both. I can use now function. Like now function I can use to fetch the data.
Okay.
Right. Currently, what is the date and time? Date is 1st July and time is 2036, which is 8:36 p.m. So what is the difference between today's function and the now function? One is giving only date and now function is giving current date and current time. Okay, that is the difference. Okay. Suppose you have some numbers here, like suppose I have this 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Can you just tell me what is the sum of these 5 numbers?
14.
Just check once. Check. What is the sum of
16.
16 or 15?
15.
Just see 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 10, 10 plus 5 is 15. You have a sum formula. For this, instead of doing manually, you have a sum formula. Just give this range. It will calculate the sum automatically. Okay, but I am just giving you a brief overview, but we'll be discussing everything in the course detail, like what is the meaning of the sum function, what is this E6 to E10, that we'll discuss everything in the course. Since this is a demo, I'm just showing how it will be. What is the maximum in this range? Tell me the maximum.
15.
What is it? No, maximum value out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is maximum?
5.
5 is the
5.
maximum. You have a function also, which will return me the maximum value.
Maximum.
Yeah, max function you have, which will return me the max value, which is the 5. In this particular case, it is 5 is the maximum value.
5
What is the minimum?
1.
Yeah, you can get minimum value using a min function.
Okay.
Will give me the minimum. What is the average? You tell me the average of this particular 5 numbers. What is the average? Sum of the number.
3.
What is the meaning of average? Yeah, 5.
Sum of
15 divided by 5.
3.
Yeah, you can use average function for this. Just give the range. You will get the average. So all this we will be discussing later. What is the second largest number in this case? Tell me the second largest.
4.
4 is the second largest. For this, you have a function called large function, which will return me second largest or third largest and so on. Like large function array, it is asking for array. Just give this array. I want put a comma. K is 2. Second largest I want, so K will be 2.
Okay.
So this second largest is 4 is the second largest.
4.
What is the second smallest?
2.
So I'll just write small function here, which will return select this array.
Select
I
array.
want second smallest, k is be 2. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
All this will be discussed later in the course. Like I am today just showing you the overview,
Okay.
how the course will be looking like.
Okay.
This is using the large function. I have fetched this second largest. Using the small function, I have fetched the second smallest. If I want third smallest, what is the third smallest? Tell me the third smallest.
3.
Yeah, 3. So I will just put k is 3. You will get 3. Okay. If I want the first smallest, I will put k is 1. What is the first smallest? 1. Yeah, 1 is k is 1. And value is also 1 because minimum is 1. That you can get minimum value, you can get using minimum function, or even from the small function also you can get. In both ways you can get. In the small function, you need to put k is 1. This k should be 1.
Minimum also.
Minimum, there is no requirement. Directly it will give me the minimum value in the particular range. You just give the range, it will give the minimum value. That's all. Only if you want the second largest, second smallest, then you have to use this large and small functions. This large can be used for even first largest, second largest, third largest, fourth largest, and so on. Small also similar, like first smallest, second smallest, third smallest, and so on. I will just remove this. If I want to remove, you can use this clear contents. Okay. I can use right click and then clear contents. If I want to remove this, right click and clear contents, these borders will not get removed. If I want to remove the borders, here you have in editing, you have this clear all. You can use clear all, that will remove the borders also. If I want to remove these borders, clear all. So I will just discuss what is the quick access toolbar. Suppose I want to apply the borders. I will just select this particular range. I want to apply the borders. I will go to this all borders. Just I need to click on this. Then all the borders are applied. But right now I have done it using the mouse. Okay. How I have done? I have selected the range. First select the range. Then go to this font section. In this you have this all borders. Click on this drop down.
All borders.
Apply all borders. This is one way. Second way is you can add this to the quick access toolbar. Here go to all borders, right click, and you have the option called add to
quick access toolbar.
Just click on this. Okay, here this is the quick access toolbar. If you see, there this all borders are already there. Now what I want to remove these borders. Select this. Go to clear all. Okay, I have removed the borders. Now if I want to apply the borders using this quick access toolbar, press Alt and 4. Can you see this number? For borders, I need to press 4. So Alt plus 4, that will be, you are able to use the keyboard. Now, suppose if I want to apply here, press Alt and 4. Now I have applied this all borders for this. If I want to remove, select this range, go to clear all. You have added this to the quick access toolbar. If you want to remove this, right click. You have this option called remove from quick access toolbar. Now I have removed it. Okay. If I want to again add, go to this all borders. Right click and add to quick access. So wherever any features that you are using, suppose frequently in Excel, you can add them to the quick access toolbar, and then you can use shortcuts. Press Alt and then whatever the number that is visible, you need to press on. Suppose for insert table, I want to insert this table also. I want to go into quick access toolbar. Right click, add to quick access toolbar. Now this table has also come. Now suppose if I want to convert this into table, this particular range into table, press Alt and what is the shortcut? 5. Alt plus 5. Then this box is opening for create table. I will just put my table has headers and then press OK. Now this is converted to table now. This way you can use quick access toolbar. If I want to remove this, suppose I want to remove this table, right click and then remove from quick access toolbar. That way you can remove it. So in Excel UI, I was telling about this quick access toolbar. This is also one of the user interface in Excel user interface. This quick access toolbar is one of the application. Like whatever you are using quite frequently, you can add them to quick access toolbar, and then you can use them using the keyboard instead of mouse. That will reduce the time. But try to add only the things that you are using frequently. Don't add everything to the quick access toolbar. Maybe some things you might be using quite frequently in Excel in your office. Such things you can add them to the quick access toolbar for accessing or for reducing your time. Okay, let me discuss the course content in the case of advanced Excel. I will continue. We'll start with text functions, date and time function, logical functions, mathematical functions, statistical functions. Like if you see in the date and time, today I have shown you today function and now function. Can you just remember? Like I have shown you today and now. And in mathematical functions, I have discussed sum function. If you see.
Yes.
Also, I have discussed statistical functions. I have discussed some functions like average today. As an example, I have shown you average.
Maximum, minimum.
And I have shown you this.
Largest, smaller.
Maximum, minimum. Large, small also are the part of this statistical functions only. Max, min are also part of statistical function. So I have just covered few, but in course we'll be covering entire in detail, like all these functions, like in detail. Next, what is information functions? What is lookup? This is very important. VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, index and match. All these are very important. And then illustrations, spark lines, filters, insert options, themes, page setup. So all these are part of advanced Excel. That will be covered in the course in detail. Like I'm just right now going through the course content for the youth, like advanced Excel. What is the course content? Like what is this define names, named range, scale to fit, sheet options, formulas, auditing, calculation options, connect with external applications, sort and filter, data tools, data validation. What is forecast, protection option? Like what are the different ways to protect your files? Printing techniques, comments and notes, workbook views, pivot tables, pivot charts, and what is a dashboard, charts. So these are the part of advanced Excel course content. If you see pivot tables and pivot charts is very important topic, and dashboard preparation is also very important. Charts is also very important. So all these production options, printing options, all these are also very important, like which will be covered in detail. I'm just trying to give you the, don't get afraid of this, like what is this calculation options or what is formulas auditing. Okay, in course we'll be discussing in detail, like. Is this okay?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts? Total course duration will be for 30 hours. Every day we'll be trying to cover for 1.5 hours. So we'll try to finish the course in 20 to 20 days. Both for basics and advanced Excel.
It's advanced level.
Yeah, basics of Excel will take around 5 to 6 days. And remaining 15 days we'll try to cover advanced Excel. Any doubts so far today? Today, since it is a demo, I am just giving you a brief overview. Classes will be starting from tomorrow between 8 to 9 p.m.
8 to 9 p.m.
Yeah, 8 to 9, maybe till 9:30. It depends, like mostly till 9:30.
9:30 to 11.
No, 8 to 9:30 in the evening.
Evening section, okay.
8 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. Or we'll try to finish early also, like 9:15.
Okay, sir.
So any doubt, you have any doubts related to the demo or whatever has been discussed? Like whatever you said, like you are completely new to the Excel, I think.
Yes, sir.
So in this batch also, whatever already the persons, they are there also are completely new to Excel only. But we are starting from tomorrow. So in that case, Did you understand like whatever that has been discussed today?
Okay, sir, I understand.
Were you able to like is there any value addition that you felt like after discussing the topics today?
Yes, sir.
So the course will be taught in the similar lines. I was just trying to tell you like the course will be taught in the similar lines. Like you will be able to understand. We'll go systematically right from the basics to the advanced. Okay. But today everything cannot be covered in a demo like for 1 hour because demo is from 8 to 9 only, like only for 1 hour, and only 10 minutes are left. So I've just given you brief overview. Like today we have discussed this user interface, Excel user interface. What is this quick access toolbar also, and we have discussed some formulas also like max, min, today, now, large, small, average, sum, and we have discussed how big is this worksheet. What is some file extensions we have discussed. What is a cell? What is worksheet? What is workbook? Basic terminology of Excel, and then why this particular Excel? Why this Excel? So some introduction we have discussed today, but in the course everything will be covered in detail. So any doubts in the demo?
No, sir.
Okay. So if there are any other doubts, you can approach the front office team. Okay, but the course will start from tomorrow. Tomorrow between 8 to 9 p.m. It will be there for 1 hour 15 to 1 hour 30 minutes, like 8 to 9:15 or 9:30.
Okay.
And we'll be going step by step, starting from basics to advanced level. Also, we'll be giving you some assignments also during the course every day. You need to do that assignments. Okay. Formulas also, there will be a lot of problems that you need to, you have tasks that will be given or shared with you. Solutions also will be shared with you. You can practice them. Like formulas, I have just told you, like we have formulas related to text formulas, date and time. Okay, statistical, mathematical, so many formulas are there. VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, conditional formatting. So everything will be giving you tasks. Okay, topic wise task will be given to you. You need to solve them. Like solutions also will be there. Some tests also will be there. Like that also will be shared with you. You can practice all these things. Okay, any doubts in the session so far?
No doubts.
Okay. Then if there is no doubt, then we'll close for today. Like we'll close the demo for today. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you.